You're listening to Radio Free Brooklyn every Saturday night at 11 p.m. Jam-packed stream this evening. If you're tuning in on Radio Free Brooklyn, we love you. We appreciate you. You're a classic. You're a hit. You go for the original Coca-Cola. You go for the original M&M. Unflavored Lay's, perhaps. Speaking of unflavored Lay's, with me here pretty much every Saturday, I suppose, Paddy Defino.
Hey, James. Happy to be here. Happy to have you have me here.
I'll have you any day of the week, Papa. 2 hot seats this evening. We have 2 hot seats, 2 burning, steaming gentlemen looking to exact their revenge on the Republican and Democratic establishments. 2 third-party candidates, if I could say. Aditya Mayya.
Smoking.
And Michael Good.
I'm here.
Ventura.
That was beautiful.
That was how do you guys feel?
You got me fired up for politics for the first time in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
You ready to vote?
I'm ready to press whatever button and pull whatever lever necessary.
When you were voting for Tulsi Gabbard, though, how did you feel? You didn't feel
Tulsi
good?
Gabbard?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I confused her name with Jar Jar Binks a lot. And I knew Jar Jar Binks had some real Senate experience from episode 1 when he had to like rule a planet or something. Was that 2?
No, it was the first.
Okay.
Well,
You must go to Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
She holds the unlock the truth of...
And he's famously anti-banking regulation, so...
Yeah, he is.
Guys, how has your week been? You been having a nice week? You happy to be here in the studio, hanging out on a real live radio show?
I'd say stoked. What would you say, Michael?
I'm excited. I'm very hungover, but I'm excited to be here.
You are? What would you
Why
do
are you
last night?
hungover? What'd
Yeah.
you do? What'd you get
last
into?
night?
I just aggressively tried to get have sex with a woman, and
Oh,
no. Okay, wait.
So,
That sounds
wait a
like-
minute.
A
that sounds
woman?
like rape.
A woman? No.
No,
Oh, no.
no.
That's
I
not
was
what we
thinking that
call-
until you said it.
That's not what we call a date in Central Park. Michael.
I was aggressively going out and then trying to get. I wasn't
Right.
aggressive with
So
the
not-
women.
not
You were
one
on the
specific
prowl.
woman.
You were on
Yeah.
the hunt.
You're on the hunt.
You were like riding a Harley.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were what they say, trawling for pussy.
Yes,
Yeah,
strong.
yeah.
Clunge
Raw.
hunting.
Yeah.
Clunge hunting.
Now you can see.
Have you guys ever been to Monster Jam?
Yes. Oh, my, I have a
No.
great. Okay.
No, go ahead. I was going to say, well, Monster Jam was just local. It just was in Newark and it left. But I went to a Monster Jam as well. I went at Raymond James Stadium where the Bucks play. But I was just curious if you guys had ever been. 'Cause it's kind of cool.
Ray J Stadium?
Ray J Stay. What's your Monster
I
Jam
got kicked
story?
out of Monster Jam.
No!
Yes.
What happened?
So you didn't have enough fun?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't yell the N-word loud. That's actually why they have the monster trucks have to be so loud. It's just really an arena for rednecks to yell the N-word.
You can get it out. It's like 1984.
And especially like the word gravedigger is very close.
Yeah. But
Plausible
what happened-
deniability.
It was like the SAT, and so I took a bunch of Adderall, so like drinking wasn't affecting me. And there was a what do you call it? There was this one funeral home outside the stadium that let high school
This in
kids
Florida?
drink in there. Yeah, right outside Orlando. So like they would let high schoolers just drink in there. And
Just
so we
drumming up business.
What, like communion wine or something? What are you drinking in a funeral home?
no, everybody just brought their own beer, but it's like
There's a funeral going on while
yeah.
you drink.
I don't think there was, but it's like you could tailgate in there.
Oh, okay.
And,
Tailgating funerals is the best.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Yo, my uncle's dead! In my mouth.
Yeah, those funeral vehicles are
A hearse?
low key a good. A hearse is
Yeah.
a good.
They're good
tailgate.
tailgaters.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You could
Just
chill out in
hop
there.
in the back with a six-pack, buddy. I don't give
Sharon's-
a shit that my aunt died of emphysema.
Sharon's son couldn't be here today. He's doing a keg stand in the parking lot. He relapsed with the Monster JAM-BOREE gamers.
Dude, yeah, no, it's the most fun ever. And what I just remember the last thing I remember is ripping up my ticket the second they scanned it. Like they scanned my ticket and then I ripped it up and threw it in their face. And then
so
That's a
good.
good vibe.
oh yeah, and then apparently according to my friends, I threw up in the stadium and then like was asking the guy next to me for his beer. I was like, come on, dude, just like give me like just take a go, man.
Give me a little bit.
And then these are the last things I remember. I was yelling at my friend in the car, and then I remember like blacking in of us squaring up in the grass on the side of a highway. Like I literally remember. And then
You and whom, though?
just a friend of mine who was driving us there, and apparently I was just so obnoxious that he was like,
I gotta
We're
fight.
gonna
I have
handle
to
it.
fight you now.
Yeah, on the side
You
of the
suck
road.
so much, even though I know you, I have to punch you
yeah,
in an
Well,
organized
he didn't-
fashion.
I guess I pussied out the second I like squared up.
Yeah.
But then I convinced my other friend. I was like, dude, what we should do is we should cut your fake ID in half. We'll both use half of it, and we'll go to a strip club. And apparently he was like about to do it, and the other friend's like, "No, you guys are fucking stupid."
Yeah, it's not a $20 bill.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
It's not a starfish. It doesn't grow the rest
Even
back.
in a $20 bill, that wouldn't work.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's a crazy idea.
Oh yeah, and I remember I woke up in my I peed like out of somebody's window, like you know when you're like driving, and I was like, "Yeah, Monster Jam," and then I fucking we were not even there. I kicked out an hour ago. I'm like, we're still Monster Jam, and my parents. I remember the next morning I walked downstairs. And then the angriest I've ever seen. I was like, "What's going on?" They're like, "You tell us." They're like, "We were splashing water on your face last night, slapping
shit.
you.
Jesus.
You wouldn't wake up." And
Oh,
I was like,
no.
I was just really tired from the SAT." And they're like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, sure. The SAT is a funny excuse for going to a fucking monster truck rally. It's like, no, I got to do a thing to get me into college.
I need to reverse all those brain cells that I created.
Dude, when I went to Monster Jam, I remember one of the cars, like they all like go around. I couldn't really understand. It's sort of like NASCAR. It's like I don't really know what the rules are here or what the
You don't need to know the
goal is.
rules though. Whatever.
But they kind of they would like ride up to this ramp and then they would try to get as much air. And then I saw one go so high it was like scary. It was like he went clearly like way too high to be appropriate, but it was still
Wait. You just sound like you're a pussy.
No,
at
dude,
Monster Jam. You're
because here's the
his
thing.
scale,
I
he's
was
gonna get hurt.
personally scared. The entire stadium went silent because of how like loud and like how much the car like compressed on itself when it hit the ground.
There was
No,
a
but
guy
I get
in
what
it,
you
though,
mean.
you said.
Like I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
like
like I was.
it was way too high, guys.
Yes.
It was over regulation.
Yeah, it was out of my comfort zone.
You said he got inappropriately hot. Monster Jam.
I've been
it's like me at a college party. I got
like
inappropriately
a PTA
high.
meeting. Yeah.
But he, and then they were like, he's fine. And everyone
they
was there.
announced that?
Yeah, they were
That's
like,
so
it's
funny.
But it was like the fans there, and it was just like so crazy. It was like I had never seen a vehicle go that high and be that big. I was like, that is literally insane.
They should make it where you get in for free, but everyone who's in there is in a lottery to see whose car gets put in the middle.
That would be great.
It's a great idea.
Oh, it's just zooming on a guy's face. It's just like, no.
He's in a box. He has a Maserati. Not to my car.
Not to my car.
Watching a vibe with my boys, Paddy Defino,
Hey.
Aditya Mayya,
Hey.
and Michael Good.
It's the Dirty Mike time.
It's Dirty Mike.
Dirty Mike and the boy.
And the
Thanks for the F Shack.
Morning Good podcast. Guys, how you doing? Are you guys having a nice time? You have a nice little break here from our stream. We're back here on
he's
Twitch.
throwing the shades on.
Yeah, man, it's
Fuck,
like the
Post-show.
Patreon stream.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
post
yeah.
show. You know, we're just chilling out here.
It's just
Post
nice.
midnight.
It's just
Taylor
nice.
Thompson's around the corner.
Yeah, dude. It's nice to just look at you in that seat doing that thing.
Doing that
you
thing
know?
I do,
That
Patty.
thing.
You just
though.
kind of to
That
the
thing.
dials and the clicks.
The dials and the clicks.
And you've got the thing that goes on every day.
Which was that? Bill Cosby?
That was Bill Cosby.
What were you doing?
Bill Cosby.
You were also doing
But
Bill
his
Cosby.
didn't
Yeah.
sound
Yeah,
that
you
much
did
like
try-
Bill
wait.
Cosby.
No, you fuck. He was as Bill Cosby as you were Bill Cosby.
Frankly, this is my Bill
I'll
Cosby.
revert to Trump.
Yes, frankly, Bill Cosby is a friend, actually. I wish him well, frankly.
This is no slander to you, James, but it is unfortunate that Trump might win again. Because now, like, everyone's going to be doing a Trump impression.
Again, yeah.
It's annoying. It's stupid. I don't even have bits where I do it. I just think it's funny to jump into in like casual conversation.
I think it's
I get
only
new
good.
voices all the time.
I think
you
it's
know?
only good because everyone has one like already from just the
Trump
past 4
impressions
years.
are like
It's only-
assholes. Everyone has one.
but no one cares about one. I
And
think
everyone
it's-
has one who voted for Hillary Clinton.
It only matters if if it's accurate. Most people aren't. You know.
Yeah. I
Can
don't
you
know.
do any impressions, Michael?
I could do Marge Simpson.
How did
the big tracks get on the ceiling?
That's great.
Dude,
That's
did you like
great.
the
That's
Simpsons
really good.
movie a lot when you were a kid? Too?
Yeah,
Dude,
come
Spider
on.
Pig was maybe
It was great.
the
It was the
first
funniest
good-
thing I've ever
It was the best
heard,
thing I ever
right?
saw.
Right?
Dude, that shit was so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe we do some impressions on the spot. Like, Patty, can you do Arnold Schwarzenegger? Go. Arnold Schwarzenegger at Dunkin' Donuts. Go.
Can I have a coffee?
Aditya, Arnold Schwarzenegger at Dunkin' Donuts. Go.
That is not what I meant when I said double glazed.
Okay,
That sounded
Cookie
like
Monster?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, it's Cookie Monster.
Sherlock Holmes. I'll give you Sherlock.
All right,
I'll give
Michael's
you
got
Sherlock.
one.
I'll do, but these moves are freeze. Wait.
Wait.
What do I want in my
Burp?
coffee?
Would you burp?
What do I want in my coffee? Put it in ice.
All right.
What killed the dinosaurs was the ice age.
I don't know
love.
what
I
these take my
fucking,
coffee.
I
Oh
fucking
my
love how much his villainhood was based off puns.
Yeah.
Like imagine
yeah.
a serial killer coming at you. He's like, I'm gonna rape and kill you,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna make a pun afterwards.
Yeah. I'd like some munchkins and a nice culata. Yeah.
I want. Yeah.
My name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'd like a nice munchkin.
I want you to
that's
wear
great.
my pants. I want you to wear my pants.
Put the lotion in the basket. That's a different movie. Never mind.
Oh, the lambs, they were screaming. Mr. Schwarzenegger.
He
You guys
said-
ever seen
what'd he
Silence
say?
of the
He said,
Lambs?
That was
"Stay, I
good.
can
Yes.
Okay, can you give me your iconic? Yeah, give me the line. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a scene.
James does this all the time.
Yeah,
by the way.
there's
yeah.
a scene in Silence of the Lambs where she's going to interview Hannibal Lecter, and a guy comes on her,
Yes.
and he goes, multiple MIGs in the cell next door. What did he say to you? And she goes, he said, I can smell your cunt.
That to me is the
And
most
that's like the best
accurate-
impression
that-
I've ever
Yeah, that
done.
to me is the most
Yeah.
accurate impression I've ever.
And I
heard.
look like
Oh,
Anthony Hopkins
dude.
in that movie, which is so funny.
I gotta see
And you
the
fuck
movie.
like Jodie Foster.
You ever see Silence of the Lambs?
No.
That's an amazing movie.
Dude, you gotta see-
big fat
Dude, we talked about maybe doing like live movie reactions, like maybe doing a stream where
Yeah,
we watch a
we
movie. We
should
could do
do it.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence
You
of the
haven't
Lambs
seen
is a great
Fight
one.
Club either?
I haven't seen Jaws.
Dude, we could
I
do
love
Patty
showing
Lee
you
and
stuff,
stuff.
dude. I showed Patty a couple funny movies. It's so nice to like. I feel like I have a child in my apartment. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, isn't this cool? Like,
What'd you guys watch? What'd you see?
MacGruber.
Debbie Does Dallas.
MacGruber and Old School. You never seen Old School before?
You never saw Old School before? It's
Did
the
you
first time I
mute
saw
me?
boobs. Yeah. First time I saw boobs was in Old School.
Oh, the boobs in that are great.
Dude, I
Good
saw
boobs,
boobs
dude.
with my friend Josh Rodriguez. That was a sleepover at his house.
Nice.
J-Rod.
You guys
J-Rod.
jack off in front of each other?
No, but
Not in front.
not
Come
in front
on.
of
Behind.
each other.
Different corner under the sheets. We did that where it's like different corners of the room. It's like, yo, you
Oh,
go over
no.
there.
No.
There's one TV with HBO on it.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be in this corner. You're in that corner. No eye contact.
Right.
Under blankets. HBO.
Yeah.
Wow.
How
That's
old are you
crazy.
that internet porn didn't exist?
What's up?
How old are you that internet porn did not
So
exist?
everybody's had like their parents started blocking porn on their computers.
Okay.
But we had HBO.
Oh, you're from Florida.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
had
yeah.
HBO. So he's like, all right, so I'm gonna go in that corner of the room, you go in that corner of the room.
Right.
And zero eye contact.
Okay.
I'm from Luxembourg, where everything's legal.
No, you're not.
I saw child tits before I saw my mom saying "I love you."
You saw child tits?
Child-
Yeah, I saw
tits?
child tits. I saw a 12-year-old's breasts on my computer screen.
Why?
Before
Because there's
I-
just no laws.
There's
where
no
you're from?
laws where I'm from.
But you must have looked for that.
What?
You must have looked for
it
that.
shows it to you to like teach you like descent and stuff.
To
It's
teach
crazy.
you like the width of
It
horrible
teach you
things.
the width of her. Yeah,
That's
yeah, the
such
dark
a
web.
weird thing
Wait,
to
where's
make us
Luxembourg?
talk about on
It's
a
a
show.
wild
you know?
thing, dude.
Maybe
It's a wild
Luxembourg?
thing. Yeah, Luxembourg is a wild place.
Where
More
is
like-
Luxembourg?
More like
Switzerland?
no
The
Luxembourg.
Switzerland are like they're Nazi collaborators. They fucking make chocolate. They
I like
have
collaborators.
the zero redeeming. They have
Collaborators,
zero
like
redeeming
it's a
qualities.
rap group.
Yeah.
We're collaborate with
We
the
collab. We collab with Hitler.
Yo.
Yeah.
Cruising down the street in,
In
my
my-
Auschwitz.
Okay, that was fun. What else is fun? Okay, so maybe another on the spot impression, Patty. Maybe like
Yeah, go. Give it to Patty.
Christopher
I
Walken.
thought you were gonna say Christopher Columbus.
No, Christopher Walken delivering
You
a
kill
pizza.
that.
Christopher Walken delivering a pizza.
Oh, that's tough.
Wait, what is Christopher Walken?
Oh,
Christopher
Walken.
wow.
Wow. I have this pizza. Is anybody hungry?
That's like Sebastian
That's really good. though.
Maniscalco.
No,
That's
that
a
is
great
good. I think
Sebastian
I think that was
Maniscalco.
pretty
That's a
good for
great-
on the spot though. It's pretty good.
Okay, no.
I have a pizza.
I can't take Christopher Walken.
Do Paul Giamatti in The Holdovers.
Why are we being held over? You know as well as I do. It's not because you know the words in the satirical fictionist vendiloquism.
That's Heath Ledger's Joker asking to be stayed late at work.
Dude,
That's pretty good, Paul Giamatti.
That's good, Paul Giamatti. I'm gonna go see Paul Giamatti live. I'm gonna
No,
go. I'm gonna
where?
see a screening of The Holdovers, and there's a
Oh,
Q&A
you got-
after.
yeah, nice.
And I'm only going to see Paul Giamatti.
Nice.
He's like my favorite actor. He really
great.
is like
He's great.
my
Have
favorite.
have you ever seen
actor.
Lady in the Water?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never seen it. He's got like a mermaid in his pool.
it's not a good movie.
I was about to say, yeah.
It's based on a bedtime story M. Night Shyamalan made up telling his kids,
Yeah.
and then he like made it into a movie.
Wait,
So
is that
I
the-
knew-
is
Does he
that
bang the
the
mermaid?
mermaid?
I
know,
was
I'm
friends with I was friends with M. Night
Nice.
Shyamalan's daughter's boyfriend in college.
Great.
Wow.
What a
Very-
connect.
Very
5 degrees of
so
Shyamalan.
many degrees removed. But I remember asking him once. I was like, "So you ever like
The Sixth Sense of Shyamalan.
the seventh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you ever like get tempted to like give her like a film or a script you wrote and then like ask her to send it up? And he was like, If I ever talk about her dad, she hits me.
Wow.
Oh dang.
Wow. What a
We were
twist.
like- we were like-
what a
We were
twist.
like 20.
That's a twist,
Like this is,
dude.
you know.
Yeah.
We didn't know what consent was. It was a while ago. So.
Yeah,
I
anytime
mean, you wouldn't know what consent is. That
anytime
doesn't-
I mention his name, they put me on a beach where I just get
Get
way
old.
older.
You just get old. I went to the beach where you get old.
Yeah, and we fuck. That's the weirdest part about the movie is like the two teenagers just fuck,
Yeah.
and then they have a baby.
What
It's
is
like-
this?
That's also
Old?
The old.
M. Night
You
Shyamalan
haven't
made
watched old?
Old?
The beach where you grow old.
I
the
thought it'd
beach
be
where
good
you
if
grow old.
Ben Shapiro wants to
Ooh, the beach where you
you
grow
grow
old.
I thought it would be cool if I stayed back here while I was on the podcast.
Dude, that's a great idea. In a long history of Michael speaking from feet away
Long
from the
history.
microphone.
I've heard you like when people do this.
Yeah, I like it. No, I got you all juiced up, so you could actually stay back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like to change the pace.
It makes
hot,
it sound
yeah.
like you're on the
Mike's hot.
telephone. It makes it
And
sound
I'm
like
gonna
you're calling
go
in.
like that.
way over here, dude.
You're gonna get closer.
Oh
I'm
wait,
gonna
can I
go
be
like-
behind Patty for like half the podcast?
Yeah, you could go
I'm gonna go
behind
like
Patty
this.
for half the podcast. I don't give a fuck. I don't give
This
a.
is an interesting dynamic.
I don't give
Oh,
a
that
flying.
is
It's like a train.
You are being doubled right now.
I don't give a pig
Yeah.
fuck.
You pig fuck.
You pig fuck. You guys ever see that movie?
What is
No.
that?
The Master?
The Master.
He's like,
Philip
why?
Seymour Hoffman?
If you're going to ask a question
That you
and
know
you,
the
and you know
answer.
the answer to, then why ask it, pig fuck? That's what he says.
Paul Giamatti.
You know
No,
that,
no,
no, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's why
You know
he
that
killed
was,
himself.
you know that is what? Yeah, why he killed
He
himself.
killed himself.
No,
Did it.
heroin's so good you want to die.
Not the first one. I'm the second one. Oh, we're getting
Oh,
another
new call.
call.
Here
Hell
we
yes.
go.
Dude, another call. Hey, thank you for calling into the stream. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm embarrassed.
Why are you
Why are you
embarrassed?
embarrassed?
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed.
I am.
Why?
I'm embarrassed. Can I tell you? Can I tell you
We're
why?
asking you to tell
confess.
us why.
Confess.
I want to tell you why, but I'm afraid what you might think of me.
No, we don't give a shit.
We don't care, dude. Just speak your truth. We prefer the honest truth.
Well, I want you to care.
I care a lot. A lot hinges on this. To be quite honest.
He. All right. Well, the reason why I'm embarrassed is because I do have a stutter.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
So, Mike, so you're saying Michael
No,
owes an apology.
one cares.
Dude, we said we liked you so much.
No.
No?
No.
What do you usually get up to on a Saturday night, Kiwi? What are you usually getting involved in?
Well, I've been considering, the midnight show at the comedy shop. I did that. You can wait.
They're
there.
not paying their employees
what?
now.
No, I'm not in any kind of system, but you can wait if you just wait, and then he puts you on as long as you're waiting.
That's really cool,
But
man.
That's very cool.
By the way, I just want to say it was.
There was a change.
I'm only aggressively mean to you because you're not here. I just noted that really. I felt
There is an over the phone kind of when a bunch of people are in one room and there's
And you're
one
not-
guy on
oh,
the
dude.
phone. You're kind of like, who is this chump?
Yeah. I've never gone in on somebody.
Yeah,
like
you
that
came
for
in
no
anonymous
reason.
too, Kiwi, which is also, it's kind of threatening in a way. People don't know who you are. They don't know what angle you're coming at from.
Now we all know, and now everyone knows who you are.
Well, I could be anybody.
You could still
You
be
could be
anybody. We
anybody.
could just be wrongly assuming who this is.
What is-
Sometimes I'm afraid. I'm scared of certain people calling in.
What is your name, actually?
My name
Yeah.
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
right now.
Yeah, your name right now.
You want to know my name?
We want to know your name.
Well, my name is Kiwi. Yeah, that's my name.
That's
yeah.
great, dude. That's great.
That's great,
What
man.
happened with the Eastville mic? Why don't you host the Friday night Eastville?
Well,
mic?
I'm glad you asked.
I was curious.
Josue, he took it over for me.
Right. What happened? I miss seeing you. I still go, and I always leave a plate
Thank
for you. I
you.
leave a plate and I light a candle. And
Wait.
You leave a plate, you should because I'm never there.
Kiwi,
I always
can you,
set a plate for you, Kiwi.
Kiwi, can
It's too much. I can't stay up that late. It's too much. Yes.
Can
yes.
you tell
mhm,
the
yes.
Can you tell the story about how it came to be that Josue started hosting that mic the way that you told it to me? Do you know what I'm
It's
talking
not a
about?
good story.
Well, no. Patty's tone implies that's going to be a great one.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah, you do. Why don't you say it? I think it'll be better.
Kiwi hosts this Friday night, Mike, the one we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
At Comedy Store.
He's like, yeah,
Comedy shop.
Eastville.
There
Oh,
was
Eastville, okay.
there was a day. By the way, I'm gonna get things wrong, Kiwi, but just let me feel out this story.
Yeah.
He was like, there was a day where I couldn't do the mic, and there was this guy who had been coming. He was funny, and his name is Josue. And he's like, I asked him to host, and he's like, oh sure, and he was like really eager about it. And then he hosted the mic, and everyone at the mic was like, yeah, we kind of like it better when he hosts.
Oh my god. So he just gave it, Kiwi. You
So,
just
like,
gave it up to him.
No, so he held on to it for a little bit, but it's kind of like when your wife cheats on you with another man, and she's like, "This other man is the guy."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm not going to leave you, but if you give me permission, I will."
Yeah.
Let me just say, you got some things wrong.
Okay. All right, can you clarify what I got?
You got a few things wrong. I wouldn't say that he did better than me. I just like
Well,
he was much
you
more
certainly
decent.
wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe, but he's a better guy. Like he's a better person. Like he's more down to earth and like.
So you're saying
I did the mic there for.
You're saying he didn't do things better than you. He's just a better human being than you.
He just is better. Yeah, he was. I've been there I was there for a year and a half. I never talked to any of the wait staff. I never said thank you. And like I never made conversation.
Why? Why not?
I never did because I'm a dick. I don't know.
I'm kind of rude too.
Dude,
I never did.
I also think there's a thing where they tell people in comedy, everyone's like, you can't fuck the comedy people, like the wait staff. Like, so then I'm like, well, then I'm not even gonna talk to them because like.
Yeah, if I can't say hi, I'm not gonna.
If I can't have sex with your mouth, why would I even?
Why would I speak to it?
What's the purpose?
If I can't use my penis on your mouth, why would I use my lips?
Yeah.
No, it's more like
wow. Women are leaving the show in droves. We had 78 women and 2 guys, and now it's just 2 guys listening. Wow,
That's right, James. That's right.
No,
That's
it's
right.
like I feel like it's like you just create more of a separation that way because you're like, oh, I don't really want to like I don't want to make her fall in love with me, and then I like have to have sex.
No, and there was one day where he filled in for me hosting the mic, and he put up this story on Instagram. He put up like a story of him with his arms around all of the wait staff. They're all like hugging and kissing.
Damn, you're
And
one.
he puts up, he literally, the caption is, "Thank you so much at Kiwi Weintraub for letting me host tonight. It was one of the greatest nights of my life."
Wow, dude, you can't compete
all
with that.
Smiling, and I was like, I can't go back. This is crazy.
You can't compete with that, man. I'm
You know,
sorry.
He wants so much more.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Maybe you could host an open mic in a place with a little bit less like camaraderie. Maybe like a little more of a hostile environment would be something that would fit your lifestyle a little bit better.
Kiwi,
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
What's up?
If I'm being honest, I'm not gonna host the mic because I'm too good now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen,
Beautiful.
Kiwi Weintraub, too good for open mics. I have a ticker on the bottom right now. It says Kiwi Weintraub announces he's too good for open mics. Why?
All right,
You're
thanks,
above
man.
it?
No, you
What?
don't have to explain yourself.
All right, man. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Wait, are you out?
Sure.
See ya, buddy.
Yeah. Well, you gotta. Yeah.
No, you don't
Take
have
the
to
other
leave.
caller.
No, there's no other caller. We want you.
Oh, I thought there was another caller.
No, I thought you were
Honestly,
saying
no,
goodbye.
'cause actually-
buddy, if you're nearby, you could probably just like hop in.
You could probably jump over.
You're probably
I'm
close
not
enough.
nearby.
But Kiwi,
You're
one thing I
really
was gonna say.
Hard
is
no from
I
Kiwi.
think-
Will you come next week, Kiwi? You want to come in the studio next week and be here Saturday, 11 p.m.?
Yeah, whatever.
Are you down? Official invite. Invite only.
I understand. Invite only. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't really give a firm yes just now.
All right. Well, I'll text you later in the week.
Can you get me a firm anything,
Thanks, man.
Kiwi?
What's the firmest thing you can give us tonight?
Considering this is just, I just like splooshed for the 3rd time today. I probably can't give you a third anything else right
The
now.
third time.
You
Wait,
jerked
wait.
off 3 times today?
Wait,
I'm
no,
on
no, no,
2.
he didn't-
I'm on
he
2.
didn't
I
say-
bet you I could get to 4
No, I
by the
haven't
time.
jerked off
What
3
did you do?
times.
No, you
I've
came 3
splooshed
times.
3 times.
Are
how'd
you
splooge?
nutted?
No.
Because he banged
Kiwi,
a
how'd you
chick.
split?
Yeah,
You banged.
nutted 3
You
times.
banged a chick
I
3
splooshed,
times today.
yeah. No, I haven't had sex.
But you said you didn't jerk off.
Ever
Are you-
once?
are
Ever
you-
once?
Are you wet dreaming? You wet dreamed 3 times today.
No.
Are you
buddy?
inceptioning? You're going back in the
You're
dream.
going
I-
back.
I-
You're
Are you
layering.
having sex with
haven't-
women in your
You're
dreams?
in a
I
wet
know.
dream
If I could
inside a wet
if I could
dream.
just get a word, if I could just get a word in, I
Yeah.
haven't slept either. I've
We're,
splooshed 3
buddy, we
times.
just want to hear about your cum. Just please.
How
just
did you
answer this.
come?
How
please?
did
Yeah,
you
how did you come?
manufacture it?
Well, today was by jerking off. But other times it's through
motherfucker.
several
You just
different
said you didn't do that.
What was that conversation?
Well, not necessarily.
Like,
I'm saying other times it's several different ways.
Well, we don't give a shit about other times. You said 3 times a day.
There's only 3 ways to come. There's not several different
There's
ways.
only 3 ways to
buddy.
come
No,
in
really.
the United States. The first one is nothing, and the second one is space. The third one's with a woman, and if you want to come again. Well, if you want a nut, there's 3 ways in the USA. Kiwi Weintraub, ladies and gentlemen.
Kiwi, I love you, buddy.
That was good. Thank you.
Kiwi, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Dude, we got 9 minutes out of that fucking twerp. We fucking sucked. I hate you. I fucking sucked the life out of you, you content pig. I'm suckling at your nuts.
It's so fun to be
I
meeting
love
somebody who's
Kiwi.
not in the room.
I
No,
love
I do,
Kiwi.
but it's just so fun to be meeting somebody who's not in the room.
Yeah. What is he gonna do?
Fucking
Be mad in a week?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah. Suck my dick. He's not even watching the stream. He just called the phone number he saw on Patty's story.
That's extra funny.
Dude. What do you guys got going on this week? Any
I'm
fun
stuck
things
on
planned?
Band-Aid brand.
I'm going to New Hampshire doing a
shit.
Jason David gig.
Nice. I like Jason David.
I love Jason
I haven't
David.
seen him in a while.
Where is it at?
Some brewery in New Hampshire or something. I think I really don't know.
Yeah.
He kind of just books these cool little brewery shows. And they're a lot of fun.
That's fun. We did that on Long Island not too long ago, like last summer.
Yeah.
That was fun. I love doing that. That's so, like, breweries are great because you get a good kind of crowd too.
Yeah,
Like the kind of people that drink beer are also stand-up people. They could take a
Yeah.
little bit more.
You're
Great.
like, there's comedy, awesome. I hope the comedian rapes my wife. I hope it gets wild.
Hey, pour me 4 more IPAs. This comic just did crowd work to my wife. Cuck my wife, make her laugh.
Yeah, they are
He's
great.
choking
Make
on
my
his
supple
funny
wife
cock.
laugh.
They're like wound up sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably because those IPAs have like just random debris in them and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you make the beer.
Yeah.
It's 20% alcohol, and then just fucking like
Dude, I
random
15% concentrated power of
15%
will.
control. yeah. 100% reason.
50%.
Speaking
That's
of
your wife's
speaking of
name.
2K12.
Yeah.
He doesn't need his name bit lights. He just wants to be heard. And
Who's that Fort Minor? dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fort Minor, man. He's the
Jeez.
guy from
Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Sounds
I met that guy.
The guy he killed himself.
No, that's the other guy.
Yeah. Chester Bennington met James and fucking killed himself.
I met
I
him at the
believe
Hard
it.
Rock Hotel in Times Square. What's his name? The other guy from Lincoln Park.
Something.
Chester Bennington.
No, the other guy.
The
guy who raps. Chester sings, this guy raps.
I always
Fort
thought,
Oh wait,
Fort
James.
Minor?
James,
Who's
can you,
Fort Minor?
Can
I
you
always
tell
thought
the
Fort
story? Wait,
Minor
but James,
was,
can you tell the story of giving a ride to the guy who wrote Red Solo Cup?
That's the whole story.
Oh, okay. I thought there was more.
So I used to work for a radio station in Tampa, and we did like a singer-songwriter festival. So all these like country singer-songwriters came out, and I was on one of these particular like headliner days. I was in charge of like transport, and I had to drive the guys who wrote Red Solo Cup to the airport.
But not Toby Keith.
Not Toby
Transport.
Keith.
The guy
I put
who-
my dick in one of those.
nice.
Really?
Transport.
I was gonna say earlier. I was gonna say Fort Minor. What do you mean, Epstein's Island?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fuck yeah.
You guys buy into the Stephen Hawking conspiracy theory?
What's the conspiracy that he was there?
No, he was there. He was on the he was on the
That
list.
his wheelchair was
But-
giving him all the ideas.
Yeah. No, the theory is that he was a vegetable for his like his entire wheelchair career, but like he was used as a puppet by the government, and someone else was controlling what he said.
Wow.
And they were like,
Whoa, that's fun.
Right?
That's
right?
good because there's no like he didn't make any facial expressions
Yeah.
ever to be like this is wrong, this is correct.
And also-
scared.
And also
He's
when
lying.
you read into this, they're like, yeah, it's the American government, and you're like, but he was British. He wasn't even. Why would a different country be using? They don't
Dude,
give a
did they
shit.
just find like a fucked up British person and then just like,
No, they gave him
their
wrong. Yeah,
chair?
they gave him like they were like, this is all we have for you to do the voice. So
ah,
fuck you,
dang.
you know.
But they're like, we'll give you so much midget pussy.
He got some, dude. Wait, but this is what like baffled me. I guess his dick did work because it was a muscle and not a, or it wasn't a muscle or something. Whatever, it was one of the two. It was or
Yeah.
wasn't a muscle.
My dick is a muscle. My dick is a muscle. I work it out every day. At Planet Fitness.
box.
Hey guys, wait. Let's rewind.
Let's rewind.
Hold on, let's go back to what we were talking about earlier. Marvel or DC? Aditya, you have some good opinions about this. You said you're a Spider-Man guy. Michael, you said you're a Batman guy. And I think it's time for the web slinger and the batarang slinger to go head to head. And if you know what I'm saying, guys. And that's the show, guys. That's really what we're doing. We're having jokes, we're having fun. We're talking about Marvel versus DC. Aditya, why is Marvel actually your favorite?
I think Marvel.
Aditya likes Marvel, and that's so fun.
It speaks to the times. It speaks to the rhymes. It speaks to, hey there, Mrs. Klein. It speaks to mine. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about.
I never got into Marvel until I saw
January Jones,
the Incredible She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
Didn't that
And I was like,
out?
these guys, it came out and it was just gold. I mean, my eyes were watering the whole time.
You were horny?
I was horny. Dude.
Yeah.
It was just kind of brave.
When you get horny, you tear up.
I turn a very, very different shade of blue when I get horny.
I did have
Paddy, if you were dating, wait, guys, Paddy, if you were dating She-Hulk, she would sure have you whipped.
His mouth moved independently.
So, Michael, you're a bit of an old head when it comes to superheroes. I don't know why I did that one. You're a bit of a...
You're a pussy.
Michael, so tell us why. So you're more of a DC guy. So I was curious if you could argue why the Justice League is better than something at the caliber of the Avengers. Sorry.
I think when it really comes down to it, man, I'll be honest. There's like 3 minutes where I was like, I got to think of an answer about why. And I don't know, man. I'm pulling a Kiwi, man.
You're so close.
I don't know.
So close to something.
I think you just really like Batman.
Yes, I do.
But he is cool. He's the coolest. Yeah.
And I think some of the villains...
Michael, you lost the debate because you didn't even have a point, and
you lost the game.
Okay, so guys, this is like, okay, guys, play along. So Michael, now in a Riddler-esque scenario, we're gonna drop you into a piranha field. We're gonna
3,
Michael,
2,
put your hands
1.
up. Oh no!
Oh, they're eating his pussy. They're eating his dick holes.
Wait,
his toes.
He's in a piranha.
And they ate his body whole.
He's in a piranha-infested car accident.
Dude.
Yeah, they filled the car with water and piranhas and drove it down the highway.
Yeah, just similar how
We're
God
gonna drown this motherfucker.
He's sleeping with the fishes tonight. You kill a guy, you put him in a car, fill the car with water, and then exotic fish.
We're losing so much. We're hemorrhaging money off of all these cars we have to drown.
That's like a ridiculous.
That'd be sweet. It's like a mafia thing, but he's on like the back of those trucks that carry all the cars.
Yeah.
Those
Those
it's
are
on
so
one of those,
funny.
and they just let it go randomly.
There was one time I was like 16, driving on. I dropped my parents to the airport, driving on the highway, and I saw like a 1920s car pull up and like cut me off on the highway, and I'm like, did I just like go back in time to get like fucking pissed off by like some fucking 90-year-old in the 20s? The fuck is this
By a
shit?
Ford Model T.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Ford Edsel, motherfucker.
Dude, I bet people died on the first cars like all the time.
They must have.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, test dummies were just people of other races. That's
Yeah,
what they
exactly.
used. They were like,
Yeah.
this is-
Test dummies is actually a slur for the Dutch.
Really? That was convincing. Dude, I'll be honest. I farted like a minute ago and it's not going away, and I'm like choking
I don't
on
even
my
Have you
fart.
smelled it? Yeah, Patty and I don't smell it too.
It's
Unless James.
I think I
has it.
farted into my own mouth. Like there's some sort of wind
That's worse.
in this room where
You-
I just
Michael,
am choking on my own fart.
you never had to admit any of this.
Yeah,
None of
that's
us would have known.
I think if I had one of those nasal strips right now, I could probably take it in. It would
You ever
extend my
do you do
radius.
those?
No, I'd never done them. Dude, I've never done any. I tried to do a neti pot, and my
I did that.
body rejects.
You drown.
Yeah,
you literally drown. I did it, and
It'd be very funny for them to do that. Sorry, just Guantanamo Bay, just giving a little neti pot.
That's what it is, though. If you don't know what you're doing, also you put salt in it, so it literally feels like you're drowning in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's
No, I've done it
wild.
before. Yeah.
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 I thought I could handle it, but yeah.
You guys ever get taken out by Riptide or have any scary water
Yes,
stories?
dude, I had a terrible riptide thing. I remember I was boogie boarding and we're at the beach and I see my family and the riptide takes me out and then I get it starts taking me under the water and I can't breathe and I'm just seeing my family have so much fun on the beach while I'm just drowning and it is like I think they're playing like frisbee or like something like that. And I'm just like waving.
Someone's like hitting the can jam thing.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and they can't hear you. And everybody thinks you're just having fun. Nobody knows you're drowning out there.
Yeah.
And it was terrifying.
Oh, look at Michael pretending to drown.
Well, you eventually the way you're supposed to do is
you're not supposed to fight it, right? You're supposed to like swim alongside.
Yes, you're supposed to go parallel with the water line.
Right.
And I just eventually gave up, and that's I was like, I'm dying. This is how we die. And then I just kind of like drifted out of it. But yeah,
right.
Yeah, you should have Me Too'd the water.
That would be awesome. I come forward to my podcast. I'm
like,
I don't really want to talk about this, but I will.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna have to cancel a lot of movies, baby.
And then the two shot is just like like a shittily Photoshop like version of like a wave cartoon.
Oh yeah,
that you're confronting.
Yeah.
Huh? Are we hitting it again?
Are we rapping, dude?
Hit him with a beat, Paddy. Hit him with a beat, Paddy.
Riptide. Riptide. Riptide.
Yo, you want me to go?
Riptide. No, I'm giving it to you, Paddy. You're the rap master general.
All right, rap. I gotta think about what kind of flow I want here. Call me the rap master general. I bring you the mail like general. I hit that bitch in the genital. I bring that home sentinel. I think that's a movie. I don't want a boobie that's smaller than those boobies. Bigger boobies than in the room. I'm Dr. Doom. See me in the new movie coming soon. I'm humming tunes. I'm licking spoons. I'm sucking dicks. I'm fucking butts. I'm nutting. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps there's something that connects all of us. A centralized nervous system that we are all a part of. From Aditya's Four Loko to Michael's podcast studio with alligator heads in the table. We are fable. We are mythic. We are legend. I am legend Will Smith, and I'm gonna go and give you a kiss, Mike Tyson style. I wish my name was Kyle. I want to go for a ride and get a car with some style, get some new shirts, perhaps maybe a jacket or two, and then I'll
put
go
them in a pile.
Put them in a pile. Take a poo in the park.
Take a poo in the park.
Poo in the park. Poo in the park.
Ooh, it is dark. Ooh, I'm getting scared. Ooh, I feel impaired. I feel impaired because I drank too much. Now I'm gonna do some crunches. Get a 6-pack. I don't think a single thing rhymed in that sentence.
Get a 6-pack. Take out the fanny pack. Got a knapsack. Gonna subtract some food from my backpack. Lick my crack, ho. You know it's Slurpee. I got some new weed. That shit is perpy.
Ooh.
I got that new flow. That shit is derpy. Don't say retarded. I say it's derpy. On Earth Day, I like to plant a tree. Gonna place down a plant in my family tree.
Wait, can you do a Down syndrome verse? Please.
Yeah, drop a Downs verse.
Hit the beat real quick, like, I'm so slow. I don't know how I go. But when you hit the scene and you hear this shit, you know it's my flow. Like a river. Go down to the river. I'm not beep. You know I'm not beep. I'm allowed to say that because people don't think it's bad. When I do it, they think it's funny and I get really happy. I know that's sappy. I know life's really tricky. It's like a puzzle, but all the pieces are really sticky.
Paddy Defino, ladies and gentlemen.
Last night I slept with Minnie. Tonight I sleep with Mickey.
Oh wow, Paddy, you really brought the heat on that
I
Rick and Morty style instrumental trap beat.
I didn't really love that beat, to be quite
I'm
honest.
sorry, it was a little bit ethereal for your taste.
It was a little bit too much like.
We
were a couple of guys rapping.
Well, all right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap down the stream here. We're gonna kind of get off of Twitch. Anything? We already promoted stuff. Morning Good podcast on all platforms. News from Bed podcast on all platforms. Aditya,
Instagram. I have an Instagram.
Aditya has an Instagram.
I do.
But you know, we've been here on Twitch with you. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you. that's most of it, you know? Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Dude, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us, Jamie.
Dude, I want to get a lot of people in the studio. I think it'd be fun to just have it rotating and just go 2 hours.
Back and forth.
But this was great. 4 is a great number to go for this long.
Yeah, I had a fucking blast, dude. Oh, I think there is an actual phone charger down. Right by your foot. How
It's an adapter.
I never heard a clunge. I like that though.
Yeah,
dude,
I like
put it
that.
right in her clunge.
Put it in the clunge, dude.
Dude, what's the one that we heard today? There was a golfer who hit a really low shot.
Oh, you
He's
talking
like,
about a worm burglar?
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's
What?
a worm burglar.
Oh, that's particularly a worm burglar.
But it sounds like a
Patty,
great.
Patty, you get every one of your roommates into golf?
Slowly but surely.
Patty, for your like birthday or something, would it be a great gift to get you one of those like console arcade golf games where you roll the ball? You know what I mean? Where you roll
T-ball?
those are
No,
so
no,
fun.
it's like, no, the
No,
ball
I
is
know
like
what you mean.
stationary.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, I know.
No, that
You
would
don't
be a
like
bad-
that?
You know what I really
I
want?
like those as a kid.
You gotta start smoking if you play that,
Dude,
Yeah.
cigars.
Yeah.
Cigars.
Oh,
Yeah, not
okay,
just
yeah.
penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. You smoking that
Smoking
penis?
Yeah.
Yo, smoking penis
Smoking
every
penis.
Saturday night on Radio Free Brooklyn.
I'll take an eighth of Chumbawamba and give me a quarter of penis.
Chumbawamba is your weed first example.
That's
What is a
first-
strain of weed?
I get knocked down, and I smoke again, and another gram in the bong.